Are you looking to relocate near Rochester, but you're really craving maybe a little bit more space, some peace and quiet, but you still want value? Well, you might assume that the best homes are inside the city limits, but the real gems might be just outside. Well, this summer, suburbs like Byron, Stewartville, Kasson and Mantorville, Pine Island, and Oronoco are offering great options. Big yards, short commutes, and friendly neighborhoods. Hi, I'm Kelly Domaille with Domaille Real Estate, and in this video we're going to talk about median home prices, commute times to both the airports in Rochester and Minneapolis, and top reasons why families are choosing these suburbs. Hi, I'm Kelly Domaille. I'm co-owner of Domaille Real Estate at eXp Realty, and we specialize really in helping people relocate to the greater Rochester area in southeastern Minnesota. Now, Rochester is the largest city here in southeastern Minnesota, but sometimes value lies just outside. Have you ever heard of the term bedroom community? Well, it means a residential suburb where most of the residents commute to the next city or a nearby city for work. And there are some great bedroom communities or suburbs just within 15 to 20 minutes of Rochester that really shouldn't be overlooked. So let's talk about some of my favorites. Now, I'm a little partial on this first one. It's Byron. I live here. I've lived here for about 20 years, so I'm a little biased. But this is probably the closest suburb to Rochester. So west of Rochester, down the Highway 14 corridor, about 10 minutes is Byron. It's about 20 minutes to the airport in Rochester and about an hour and 15 minutes to the airport in Minneapolis. Now, the median home price here in Byron is $340,000. That's as of May 2025. And the average rent is about $1,300 for a one bedroom and maybe $1,600 for a two bedroom. Now, our current population is just under 7,000 people. So some of the top benefits of Byron that I see, they have great schools here. That's probably one of the biggest draws to this community. They are always one of the highest ranked school systems in the state. We have a wonderful small town vibe here, and we typically see a smidge lower prices than you will in Rochester. Now, the properties out here, you're going to get some older ones, you're going to get some newer ones. We have a PGA rated golf course community out here, and it's a very family centric community. It also provides super easy access to Rochester and the metro area, basically on one road. So Highway 14, one road right into Rochester, and going up to the Twin Cities, you take Highway 14 and jump on 35. So a very simple commute, whether it's to Rochester or the metro area. Now, because we're the closest suburb to Rochester, getting to the Mayo Clinic, whether it's for work or for care, is super easy. Now, we've got lots of local events and festivals here, definitely worth checking out, but your main takeaway with Byron should be that you get a little bit more space, you get top-rated schools, and super easy access for work or travel without having all the city noise. Now, going a little bit further down the Highway 14 corridor west is another suburb called Kasson and Mantorville, or KM. Now, Kasson's median sale price is about $325,000, while Mantorville's is a little bit higher at about $442,000. Now, the population of Kasson is about 6,800, and the population of Mantorville is about 1,200. And the two communities really combine very closely together, and that's why they're often referred to together as KM or Kasson and Mantorville. Now, again, the commute time into Rochester is about 20 minutes, and some of the top perks for this area, again, really good school system, top rated as well. Now, this is a fast growing market, so prices are rising a little bit, but that's not always a bad thing. And they have a very balanced housing market. So there's lots of new developments and new homes, along with some of those older homes or historic homes with a very classic feel. Now, Kasson and Mantorville is known for their extracurricular activities, especially sports. They've got a great farmers market, super close-knit, family-friendly community. And your main takeaway for KM is that you're buying into a growth area with strong schools and community pride, so it's a very solid investment. So now let's head south along Highway 63. We're going directly south out of Rochester, and we're going to hit Stewartville. So Stewartville is about 10 to 15 minutes south, and its median home price is about $330,000, and its rent average is about $1,300 a month for a one bedroom. And Stewartville's population is just around 6,000. So the commute time from Stewartville is about 15 minutes to downtown Rochester, but the plus is that it's only about 5 to 10 minutes to the Rochester airport. The airport's on the south side of Rochester, and obviously heading south, you then hit Stewartville. So if you're someone who travels a lot and wants the convenience of being able to fly right out of the Rochester International Airport, Stewartville might be a really good option for you. Now, some of the other perks for Stewartville is that their home styles are really diverse. They have some great old historic homes along with some newer communities and new construction. Their rent is very healthy and affordable. They have a very trusted school system, and they have super strong community pride. Lots of local festivals and popular parks. They have a very growing inventory for their homes, so there's going to be a lot more options for buyers down in Stewartville as well. But the main takeaway for Stewartville is that this is a mid-sized city with options. So whether you're renting or you're wanting to buy, you're going to get value either way with easy access to Rochester. Now we're going to head north along Highway 52, which is the main highway that takes you into Minneapolis and St. Paul. So about 20 minutes north of Rochester is a suburb called Pine Island. Now, Pine Island has a median sale price of about $380,000, and their average rent is about $1,500, so it's a little bit higher, and there are fewer rental opportunities. Now, their population is around 4,000, so commute time to downtown Rochester is about 20 minutes, maybe about 30 minutes to the Rochester airport, but only an hour to the Minneapolis airport. So some of the perks for Pine Island is that you're going to get this vibe of a hobby farm lifestyle, a little bit more rural, larger lots, super cute little downtown with local shops. It's close to parks, rivers, biking trails. So you've got this quiet rural town, yet it's super accessible. It's right off of Highway 52 and 20 minutes to Rochester. So your main takeaway for Pine Island is it's perfect for those wanting maybe a little bit more space or some extra acreage without sacrificing access to the amenities of a larger city. Now, also along Highway 52, just north of Rochester, about 10 to 15 minutes, so it's a little bit closer, is Oronoco. And that's right along the Zumbro River. So the median home sale price there is a little higher. It's about $546,000. And that's the highest among all of the suburbs that we're talking about today. Now, their population is a lot smaller, so it's also probably the smallest suburb at about 1,100 population. The commute time may be somewhere 12 to 15 minutes to downtown, but some of the perks of Oronoco is that it's right along the riverfront. It's got some beautiful scenic landscapes. We do have some high-end custom homes there because of the river, as well as some smaller affordable homes. Now, Oronoco is also known for a huge festival called Gold Rush Days. They've got a lot of local charm, a lot of picturesque, small town life here. So it's quick access to the city of Rochester and the airport, but the big takeaway is lots of outdoor and nature options here and a great place for those who want to live on the water but still have fast city access. So in summary, Rochester is an amazing place to call home, but if you just want to get away from the hustle and bustle a little bit and still be within a really short commute to Rochester, you now have some great options that are only minutes away. So if you'd like to explore which suburb is right for you, please hit the like button, subscribe for more local insights, maybe throw some comments in regards to your top priorities. What are you looking for? School systems, commute times, acreage? And let's dive into the real numbers together. I'm Kelly Domaille with Domaille Real Estate. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.